Y'all, I have been in a very serene, like, type of mode since I woke up at 4 a.m. And I mean, I literally woke up at 4 a.m., okay? We don't have on any lights, so I turned it all off. I can turn it on, and I might need to turn it on, but at this moment, well, my computer's on, so y'all do see that. Let me see. I really want this other light on, but for some reason, this mother sucker does what it wants to do whenever it feels like doing it. So I need a new damn ring light, but and this other one is just too fucking bright for everything. And right now, I'm just not in that type of mood. Like, literally, I'm just not. I have been having the most relaxed morning. Let's hope that light is enough, okay? I have been having the most relaxed morning. I done did workout stuff. I done did videos for the other channel, Golden Girl 302. So here we are. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, so much stuff has gotten dropped in my lap. And I mean, like, when I'm saying, y'all, emails that I was receiving from y'all, that I wasn't receiving from y'all, that has been popping up today. Yesterday. Thank you. So I've been receiving emails, old emails, new emails that people were sending. Catherine, I got some emails from you I didn't realize you were sending. I got a slew of people that, and I almost feel bad to even respond because literally they was all from last year, like, and I'm over here like, y'all, I don't know what was happening or why so much stuff was being covered up. Then this, and I'm gonna be nice today because, you know, when I be getting like this, I feel like it's the calm before the storm. And I'm gonna just be peaceful because I see the conversation that God is having, like, here, because it says, Pisces, these people are receiving karma. And God get ready to give you a first-class seat to watch them. And not that we are excited that they having their karma or anything else, but to me, I be feeling like when people do stuff and they feel like they untouchable, and then you get stuff done to you because, you know, you were being a nasty energy and you had no regard to anybody else, then again, I'm not trying to revel in nobody's demise, but I kid y'all not, this hoe, watch your mouth, lady, God forgive me, the girl from when I first sat down here on YouTube and started with the nastiness, literally this lady's YouTube, she done went underneath of a whole different name. This lady's YouTube yesterday popped up to me out of nowhere. Hey, Tamisha, I love you. 25 for you, 757. How you doing? Good morning, Cynthia. And I'm sure she's been around because, mind you, I literally clicked this lady's link because I surely subscribed to this hoe. Why? Because, yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on her. Because don't think you're going to be undetected around here because you're not undetected. But I went and I looked at this lady page. She literally just created this account May 2nd. May 2nd. Why did God pop this lady channel up to me? Mind you, she using old videos from 1902. So y'all be out here searching these tarot channels and all these new hoes showing up. Mind you, this an old hoe that was already here, that was already harassing people and playing around, messing with people, you know, spell casting and a lot of nasty shit, right? And posting old videos that y'all get ready to go searching for tarot and think that this person knew. But I am going to say this, because I listened to something that she said yesterday. And apparently she know where her problem came in at. So that was a good thing. Good morning, Jishi. I hope I pronounced that right. So I'm going to say, I'm going to back off, but I did subscribe because I did watch. And I also have noticed things ain't the same. But the thing that they wanted for me, you know, it looked like is what happened. Because this person, yes, I did, girl. Yes, I did. Surely went and subscribed to that hoe as soon as it popped up. Because that wasn't nothing but God. Ain't no way this little channel showed up. Good morning. Oh, you said I did. Thank you. Ain't no way this lady channel, she just created this channel. It's 1,000,000,006 YouTuber, tarot readers, horoscope, the hoes, astrology, everything and whatnot. So that wasn't nothing but a sign from God. And I know she saw that I clicked that button, and I did. Let me help you help us. Because what you didn't do, I'm going to show you a little grace. Because you didn't show me none when I showed up under the dark night of the soul and I was sent to your channel to get some help, and you try to play in my face. You did everything but be nice. So I'm going to be nice. But God got me sitting in a position to watch you and see you. Everything that you did, everything that you had at that time, destroyed because you targeted somebody that didn't touch you. I don't even know where this lady came from. And I was going through the dark night of the soul at the time, glitching, needed some help, trying to figure out. I turned to tarot, her channel, and mind you, me and this lady kind of resemble. It's weird. Although not anymore, because now all of a sudden it looked like either she got involved in some type of, you know, drug use or something. We got a journey here, and again, I'm trying to watch my words because I don't want to speak ill over nobody. But you got to be careful about who you play with, okay? Good morning, Catherine. You got to be careful about who y'all target out here in these spiritual streets. Everybody ain't for you to play with. Everybody is not your target. Everybody is not your enemy. And I understand how it feels when you're going through the dark night of the soul, like everybody is against you. And everybody do be against you, but everybody ain't against you, okay? So when you going through the dark night of the soul, where you're going through something and you go to tarot, the last thing you want is for somebody to play on your mental health, mental stability, and then think that it's a joke or it's funny, because it's not a joke and it's not funny. Because that very thing that person wished for me, that I was going through, I pulled out of it. I sit in front of you better than I was when I started this journey, because we got journey here. Then now that person is in a situation. Tamisha, I love you and thank you for that. So y'all see how, so here we are. The person that started all this is receiving karma for their bad deeds against you. God is getting ready to give you a first class seat to watch these people go through this shit, right? Meanwhile, back at band camp, guess what? We not excited, because I'm not excited to see her going through that. I literally tried to reach out to this person when I was going through that. Like, please, let's just talk. Here's my number. But instead, that person would rather wanted me. Yeah, drug addiction, Tamisha. Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like. And again, I'm not excited for the whole entire thing, but I know one thing, that's the only way that's the only way I could have found that lady, because she done swap pages. Although, why didn't you just use your regular page? I mean, because clearly it ain't working, and she got over 20-something thousand subscribers on her other one. Take your ass back to that one and just go ahead and do what you're doing, especially if you're going to post old videos. What's the point? All right, hi, D Nice. How you doing? So that's one of the things that ended up getting us probably to this message. But we can figure out what it is. That journey is a 10 and a completion. This is also a recycling of things, because I'm sure y'all done been seeing it too. Simon, Remy. Hey, Riley. Jess from band camp, and she got a group of others now. Okay. Hold on. Jess from band camp, and she got a group of others now. Okay, then. Who is Bandcamp? Why is Bandcamp? Bandcamp is Kevin Gates' photography team. And mind you, that came up after the fact, because I was always saying, meanwhile, back at Bandcamp, and then all of a sudden a Bandcamp showed up and he had it. Like, all of these things are not a coincidence. Y'all, I keep trying to tell y'all, it's something weird happening with the universe to where it's a lot of intermingling. And lately, it's been people just coming back, like, out of nowhere. Where are y'all coming from, and why are y'all here? So I know if it's happening to me, it got to be happening to you. And if it ain't happening yet, be careful, because these mother suckers is turning around. Like, literally busting U-turns, coming right back. Full steam ahead. Like, I don't understand. Jess, yes, she has ties with Diddy, Crew, and all of them. Man, listen, I don't even know how I got here, but somehow I got here, because literally, I ain't gonna tell you, Simon, I got told about Diddy last year that his ass was gonna be taken down, because he started this shit with the asking. He wanted new spiritualists and people, new artists and all that stuff. Y'all got to be careful because y'all are food to these people. So these people started, he started with the, and this definitely got to be related because y'all see what's happening because he getting karma for his shit. Meanwhile, back at band camp, he was a year and something ago asking for new artists and all that other stuff to come because he was trying to feed off of new energy. And I went in the comments and I said something because why are you doing that? Like, but now look at his position that he's in. The person that started all of this is receiving karma for their bad deeds against you. Because y'all don't realize, and although I'm reading what that person said, y'all don't realize how some of that shit is actually trickling down because this is the behavior of people being groomed. And then the other part that I was looking at, a girl was talking about how grooming, like you're supposed to be groomed. If you look it up, it's basically to clean you, to wash you is what was supposed to be done. So of course your person, your significant other, but they're turning it into something else, meaning grooming you to be a certain type of way. But because you know the husband is called a groom. So if we look up the etymology of a word and where the root word of these things come from, it's really a thing. So hit those like buttons. Y'all, can y'all hit those heart buttons? And make sure you hit the like button for me, please. I appreciate y'all. I show up for y'all every morning. Please just show up for me. I mean, I don't see what's so hard about it. Even if you don't want to be here, you're here. I show up for you. Show up for me, please. This morning, I took time to kind of go get out in nature. I went and did a workout video first and, you know, for my other channel and all that. Anyway, long story short, the person that started all of this is receiving bad karma for their deeds, and we got a journey happening here. All right, so let's just take it how it resonates for you. Good morning. All right, hey, everybody over there. Yes, P. Diddy was coming over to New Zealand to look for new people. Yes, and Jess was getting them. Jess is working for New Zealand police. This is deep, and she has Navy ties. It's the same family from Epstein. Listen, I'm not mad at you, and you... I concur. But this is the reason why we're in the truth telling, because everybody talking about it started with Cat Williams. No, it didn't. Because the spiritualists been telling y'all that this year was going to be the year of fuck around and find out. If you go back to all old spiritualist videos from TikTok and everything else, everybody was, that interview just opened it up. But the spiritualists been telling y'all that everybody, you can't tell a lie right now. You're getting exposed. People are getting exposed left and right. That's why you just got to keep your hands clean. Say what you mean what you say. And be accountable for yourself. Because guess what? Ain't nobody going to sit here and be able to tell you nothing that I did because I'm going to tell you myself. God already know I did it. And why you hiding from these people? You see what I'm saying? All right, so we got a child here. They talking about Epstein, but I'm going to put this child back. But it could also be innocence. Because this is what these people keep trying to steal. Okay, innocence. It could be a lack of experience. Okay, so that's what a child could also be, or it could signify a child as well. And as they're talking about this, you know, the children going back in the days, none of this stuff is new. None of the stuff when it comes to, even right now, you got 90-year-old men married to 20-year-old women. Same scenario. Just because everybody is of legal age, it's the same demon, the same energy. Good morning, beautiful. The same energy. So I don't know why people acting like this demon or this energy is brand new. It's not. Either way, people receiving karma for it. Okay, you put out bad, you put out and the energy of negativity, and your intent is bad. You're getting it back. Okay, period. So I'm gonna put it back, and because y'all seen, if y'all on Instagram, I think probably Instagram got the best view. I think. I didn't mean to set it up like that, but it seems like they do. It's happening. I feel like it's right before God take you to the next level. The devil attacks you through vessels. Yes, but right now, guess what God's doing? Also showing us the vessels that did attack us, showing us what they got for doing that. And again, I have no ill will towards the person, because little do they know God corrected it. God actually, because I told that lady on everything I love, if I ever see you out in them streets, honey, because I ain't that type of spiritualist. And I'm older than these people. But then come to find out, yesterday, I don't know, because the girl lied a lot. She was saying something about her birthday, and apparently she might be older than me. I don't know. But the issue is don't come out of nowhere attacking people that don't have nothing to do with you. It's simple. Like, who's raising these people? That's the part I'm trying to figure out. Yes, I've made many of my own mistakes now. I'm just trying to be responsible. That's all I can do. Amen. Be responsible for what's happening. The person that started all this is receiving bad karma for their deeds against you, and God is actually showing you. You probably don't know how this even happened, because literally yesterday, I don't know how that happened. Ain't no way I could have found that lady. The lady got 30-something subscribers on this page. All of a sudden, it just pops up like magic out of nowhere. Because we're actually part of the same tribe from what I understand. But instead of the person showing me grace, they gave me the sword because they didn't want to help me. It could have been the way I looked. It could have been the way I smelled. Mind you, I ain't never been around this person. I don't even know where she came from. But, you know, we people that have been attached and tied, for some reason, we're emitting a smell to each other, which I don't understand. But there is that. And then just recently, I was talking about how my smell, for some reason, got covered up. And now, all of a sudden, here are these people. And mind you, I do know this girl is pretty good at what she does. So, but just true power, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep saying it. True power is knowing that you could do something and not doing it, okay? Because we know you could target some people. We know you could do some stuff. But how about having a little self-respect and a little self-restraint? And like I said, let's grant grace to some people, especially when you know you want grace at some point in time too. Because everybody be wanting grace. All right, so somebody playing with your love life. Because we got the lovers here. So if a person tampered with your relationship, they getting karma for their bad deeds towards it. But like I said, God keep fixing it for you. It don't be your lesson. It be their lesson. Like, because a person has an option to say, oh, I am going to do something to you, or I'm not going to do something to you. A person has the option to do that. Because like I told, you know, when hey, Cakes, good morning, love you. So like I told everybody else, you can choose. She had a choice. Everybody has a choice. And sometimes, girl, I meant good morning. Sometimes we may fail, because I ain't gonna lie, as soon as I seen it, and I told the people that I was on the phone with yesterday, I mean, it was Keats and Tamisha, I was on the phone with them, and I literally hit that button, and they was like, you subscribe to that girl channel, and did. And yes, I did. One, it helps her, so guess what? I wouldn't give, if she comes subscribe to my channel, I wouldn't care. It helps her. She could block me if she don't like it. That's one thing that I did better to help her than what she did to help me. You see what I'm saying? And although I did it because, like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on that bitch. But the point of it is my actions, my intent is what I said. I'm going to keep an eye on her, period. I didn't have no malicious intent, like I want to do anything to her. No, I'm just going to keep my eyes on you because you disappeared for so long. And then now you disappear, and then you're trying to come back under the guise of a different channel and a different situation. Why are you doing that? Because this is the other thing to me. When a person is receiving bad karma and doing the things that they do, if they still show up in sneaky energy, that tell you they ain't learned their lesson yet. Is that not what that says? Because to me, if I did something wrong, I'm going to show up this time with my hands clean, my hands up, saying, I come in peace. Do harm, what's up? Do harm said, yo, good morning, amazing people. Wishing you have an amazing day and keep your hands out of that sugar bowl. I'm keeping my hands out the sugar bowl and everything. Like, keep your hands clean. But the fact that they're still trying to do it, and I get maybe, you know, you want a new identity, or a person may want a new identity or something. Tell Diddy no, because y'all just heard that. Diddy. Yeah, hiding under another name. Why are you doing that? If you're going to make amends, you need to make amends under the same guidelines that you did that infraction. That's just what I think. Maybe I could be wrong. But I'm not going to go and now try to hide or go under the radar if in fact Simon said his sugar down this lifetime right now. Down his sugar down these days. He ain't got time for that. Simon, they have an adult conversation. That's what that is. So anybody tampering in your love life, anybody trying to meddle with your pathway, they having their ass handed to them because God said it's a no. It was supposed to be their lesson, not yours. You got punished or got something done in the midst of somebody else doing something. Somebody didn't like you. They didn't like the way you look. They didn't like the things that you had. They didn't like your family. They didn't like your gifts, your talents. They thought they were more powerful than you. Meanwhile, you wasn't even fooling with nobody. And Keisha said her sugar bowl clean too. Keisha mine too. I'm trying to told you. All right. So Pisces, that person that started all this is receiving bad karma for their deeds. What did they expect? Because to me, in my mind, if I do something ill to a person, I'm going to know that God's going to do something to me. So that's the part I don't understand. If I do something wrong, I know I'm going to be in trouble for it. So why would I do that? And the majority of time, y'all look at this. This child is right back out here. And a change. So we got a change and then we have a child. It could be innocence, but also change is moving. A different location, a different space, a different situation, a different circumstance. I feel like this could potentially really be a child because something happened with that person and spell casting over my grandchildren. Like the person that I'm talking about literally was casting spells over small kids. Does that not say that a person is inexperienced? Like, because why would you spell cast over somebody's lineage, somebody's heritage? Do you know what type of, like, this could be, this person, that girl, could have potentially messed up future generations of her lineage by bringing her ass over here to fuck with me, a person that never even met her. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I just seen a video, a reel of a girl dumping out somebody's dead, deceased child's ashes. Like, what type of world do we live in that where you don't understand? Children, women and children should be exempt, but definitely children should be exempt. And I could see if you did something to the people, but Pisces, you don't be doing nothing to the people. Explain it. So a person decided that, oh, because what she wanted was me to, they were saying they wanted you out of your house. They wanted me to be homeless. They didn't want me to have, mind you, I don't have a car. My car got hit several different times. The person that cast a spell, because she ended up saying it. Mind you, I'm listening to all the shit she's saying. And mind you, she's directly saying shit to me. She wanted my car to get hit. The mistake was, though, my 17-year-old son was driving the car when it got that spell cast over it. That's another child. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 children, 3, 4, 5 children that this person has to now atone for spiritually in heaven. You don't spellcast over nobody's kids. You don't spellcast over people you don't know. This is where these people keep going to all these like spiritualists, and then they say, oh, this person did this to me, instead of the spiritualist saying, because then also I know that the person that also was attached to that got they shit handed to them too. Kate said, I'm trying to tell you, people don't have no respect. Yeah, they don't have no respect. Spells over kids, that's crazy and so sad. Yeah, it was. But that's what she did. Because I can tell y'all right now, I watched in the process after she did that, I'm watching my now 13, 14-year-old granddaughter practice magic in my face. Ain't no way that could have happened because everybody went online at the same time. There's a lot of stuff that happened in my face that I saw. Another anonymous gifter, tier 1 sub to Keitsa. Amen, Keitsa. Do harm, thank you. I know you did it. So be mindful. There are people out here doing shit like this, okay? This is actually really happening. And then they wonder why later on their kids end up messed up, their kids end up taken. It's a bunch of shit that people have done to themselves, and then they'll try to blame, oh, this person did this person did that. Meanwhile, y'all ain't seen what this mother sucker was doing over here in the closet. Cause that girl, hey yo, watch your conduct. I'm in the cut. I'm just saying, I know you did that. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you supporting the channel. My brother always supporting my channels. Thank you. So be mindful that this is happening. And if you think that it happened, it did. It did. Because you would think children would be off limits, but it ain't. Not to these people. Children are not off limits. And I also told y'all to the tune of my grandson died, was born stillborn, a product of whatever this person was doing. And I told that girl, I said, you know what? If I ever see you in real life, ma'am, I'm not whatever you think I am. But then this was a test to me because now this is my test, okay? It says your new sub goal of 10 on Twitch, y'all. Thank y'all was now met. Amen. I appreciate y'all. Look at them breaking goals and things this morning. Marisol, good morning. I love you. Thank you for being here. So she will have to deal with her own karma. Yeah, she's dealing with it now. And like I said, I know it wasn't nothing but God that showed me that that girl was there because ain't no way I could have found that. Tamisha, you was there. Ain't no way I could have found that. But now it's my test to either show her grace or still tap on her neck. But I'm going to show her grace because I'm going to do something for her that she should have done for me in the process, which is as she was going through the process or as I was going through the process, just deliver the message. It don't take much, just deliver the message because we're being sent people for us to deliver messages to. The person that started all this is receiving their karma for their bad deeds against you. That also means that there's stuff unraveling and untying. Because I also told y'all that somehow my email, the past couple days, shit just been opening up itself. Somehow, what did I tell y'all? The thing for my, something opened up. It just had my name. Is this yours? And it just opened up. Mind you, it ended up going back to one of my accounts that I had that I'm getting ready to do some videos on, some music stuff on today. I got to record some stuff and then I'm going to put it out. So that opened up out of nowhere. Yesterday, my email opened up out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, Catherine, I found an email from you that apparently you've been trying to send. Like, it's so many people in my email that's been trying to reach me and send me emails. I don't know how it was all covered up. But the emails are being released now. So there's stuff that's happening even in the universe, y'all money being released. That person that started all this is receiving karma for their bad deeds against you. So if there's stuff that they tampered with, your journey, your love life, your children, your home life, same. Like same. The person told me, he said FBI been watching her for a long time now, very long. Mind you, and y'all may think Simon is just inserting stuff, but guess what? He's not. Like, everything he's saying is actually true. Because literally, even in the process, I had to call the FBI pertaining to this situation because I was being cyber stalked. I'm being cyber abused. Like, y'all don't realize that gang stalking is the real thing. Y'all have to report it. A lot of people don't report it because it makes us look crazy. They're saying, oh, you're crazy, this, and the third. But ain't no way I'm going to be crazy and I go to work. And see, that's where my issue was. It's kind of hard to prove a person crazy when I'm going to work, I'm taking care of my whole life, and I'm not a person that just don't have nothing. You see what I'm saying? I have stuff. So I'm a believable person. Although they might not have believed me either, but the fact of it is guess what? I filed the documents on her ass too. And everybody that I thought was related to it. Because again, y'all got to remember, I told y'all this person threatened my son. She was saying that she knows that I'm out on, you know, when I was in trucking, I'm out over the road and this, that, and the third, and the child gets left alone. So what I said to this lady is, I said, are you threatening my son? She said, and is. Ma'am, do you know what people do about these kids? Like, do you know what, like, I'm not a mom who hasn't been present. I'm a mom that actually raised my kids, okay? So do you know what a mom that raised their kids will do for them kids? I mean, I get how people be playing around with, you know, because you might not be the same type of mom. You might not be the same type of energy. But y'all better check when it's a mom that's taking care of them kids, what they gonna do. Moms will turn over a car to get their kids out of it. So can you imagine what they would do to a human person playing with them kids? Ma'am, you know what I told that lady? He home right now by himself. Go ahead. Because ain't nothing on this earth. Nothing. And God knew when I said it. Nothing on this earth is going to stop me from finding you, lady. I'm not going to worry about something that I can't deal with. Like, I'm out on the road. I'm doing what I'm doing. But I almost certainly promise you, if you walk your ass cross my threshold to do anything cross to my son at that time, because, you know, he's an adult now, he out on his own. But at that time, and as he was under my charge and my care, God himself was going to have to come down here and talk to me about not doing what I was going to do to you. Like, on some real stuff. And I just would have took whatever it was along with it. But ain't no way in hell you going to do something to a child that has a mom. Like, I don't think y'all know what moms will do. So, KK said, we'll flip the whole world into another dimension about mine. Period. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right, Cakes. Period. So the person that started all this is receiving karma for their bad deeds, okay? So we got several things that could have happened. Your journey may have been interrupted. You could have been in dire despair, okay? Person wanted your home that's broke. Anyway, that person would have also showed up as a karmic in somebody else's life. So could have been, you know, took your husband, took your wife, took your kids, just took, okay? Because these type of people just be taken, all right? Don't realize that's their test. Because like I said, even now, I know it's my test. I'm not going to fuck with that lady because God restored everything. Everything. Or God is restoring everything that woman put her hands on. You want to know why? Because I have faith in God. And I know God has never taken nothing from me without giving me something better. God has never allowed a person to take anything from me without giving me something better. Period. And as far as that child is concerned, God know I will walk the pits of hell barefoot because that was my only grandson. If there was a way for me to get something done and get it back, I didn't even have to. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, it's some stuff that's happening that I can't mention because I'm just not going to mention it. But God will restore everything 110%. So now God said to me, like, I gave you everything that you could have ever imagined, and I'm giving it back to you. You know I'm going to restore you. I know you trust me because I keep saying I trust God. I trust God. I have faith that anything and everything that was touched during the time when I was going through the process, the husband, the marriage, the family, my business that I had for over 10 years, the businesses that I had, because I had multiple businesses. If I want it back, I'm sure God will grant it and restore it back. But now is also the time where I have to search my own soul and I have to know what it is that I really truly want at this point in time. Because what I wanted then may not be what I want now. So this is also about y'all. You need to search your soul and see how you feel about what's happening now and what's about to happen next. Because I'm sure y'all are starting to see where the people that did you wrong, they're falling apart. They're unraveling. They're going to get exactly what it is that God wants for them. Because when God asked me, how did I want it handled? You know what I said? Mind you, it's a video. It's right online. It's a video that goes back. So it might be in the part where it said, I went through the dark night of the soul. How do you want to handle this? Because literally, that girl drew first blood on you. I was legally in my rights to do something spiritually to that girl. You know what I did? Nothing. I said, God, I'll let you handle it. Because you're going to get her better than I can. And look at him. He got her. And then he brought her ass right back to my forefront, to my sight, to see that she's sitting back behind that screen with all this just not the same as it was before. So be mindful. God gonna do it. And God, when you tell God, when you send God to get him, I think that's the equivalent of the worst thing you could ever do to anybody on earth. You know that? Y'all see that light blink? That was confirmation. When you send God to get somebody or to take care of your enemies, that's the worst thing you could do to them. Because God is in judgment. God saw the infraction. So when God delivers the punishment, you know, it used to be an eye for an eye. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that has changed with God, but God is a good God, but God is also a wrathful God. And God says, do not touch my anointed. Don't touch my anointed. We don't know who's anointed. I know that's right, Tamisha. The facts. Don't touch my anointed. So can you imagine if I say, God, get them. Please get them. Because I need them out of my face. You see, I ain't done nothing to these folks. All the way that it was tied down to this person doing this and this person doing that and this man showing up and that person showing up and all the hands that meddled and this, that, and the third, me having to argue with celebrity people's pages and this, that, and the third. I don't even know where these people came from. All I know is I happened to look down. My spirit told me, go check your page. And I'm watching celebrities watching my page. Where y'all people come from? Why y'all here? And I'm not talking about no little celebrities. I'm talking about some real blue check ass. You're not the, oh, you verified meta, you pay them. Nah, it's you verified because you got this many subscribers and this is how you got here. Them type of celebrities. Ones that y'all would probably be like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? How y'all get here? Because I'm a person, I stay off the radar, or I try to stay off the radar. But apparently energy speaks louder than words. So energy be bigger than, you know, life. Energy be bigger than the messages, because energy be the message. I told y'all, trust, energy don't lie. When people show up, whatever the first thing is you felt about them, it's right, because the energy ain't lying. It's giving what it gave. That's why people say, oh no, you misjudged me. No, the fuck I didn't. Your energy showed up, it was nasty, it was dirty. Somewhere in there, your ass ain't right. I don't care what nobody say. We got people right now that we talk to that they keep showing up, and three spiritual women all got the same message about this one person. This person keeps trying to be, you know, fly under the radar. The person creepy. Even the men have explained that they are creepy. Good morning. Even the men think these people are creepy. Ain't nobody, not that many people are like, it's a thing. All of us are not getting the wrong impression of this person. Now, it's just that we just waiting. Because the person is giving me predator vibes. So guess what? The minute something happened, we gonna know they was a predator. But why do we gotta wait for something to happen? Because everybody's energy picks up on the fact that this person's a predator. You see what I'm saying? But it's not going to get caught that a person's a predator until they predator on a child or something. And then they going to get locked up. And then all of us are going to be saying, well, we did get predator vibes. You see what I'm saying? But we can't report nobody. We can't just turn his ass in and say, you know, we all had the fact that this person's a predator. Mind you, I swear this man's stalking me and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Because every time I turn around, like literally, have y'all ever been walking? You know, like if y'all got kids, right? And anybody that got kids, y'all know how this is. You be walking, right? And you don't realize you got a little shadow. So you walking and you turn around and you knock this little motherfucker over because they hit on your tails. That's how energetically I feel this person is doing me. Like a little ass toddler that be hit on your tail. And you turn around, you knock the motherfucker over. That's how you knew they was there. You didn't know this child was there the whole entire time until you turned around and knocked their little ass over. But everybody gonna say, I told you so. It's a predator. That nigga's a predator, period. I don't care what nobody say. Cake said, who's peeping in my window? I know that's right. So I agree, lady. We tap in and we connect with divine. Amen. God, you spread the table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My drink is abundant. Amen. That's right. Because the people that started all this is receiving karma for their bad deeds, and God is letting you watch. Okay? Do we revel in their misery? No. Because why should we? It's more or less like, thank you for showing me, and now let me proceed on about my divine destiny. Because I'm not going to stop to give you no energy, because also y'all have to be mindful that the test is now ours, how we handle these people. And if we want grace, we got to give grace. You see what I'm saying? So thank you, God, for showing me. Because in my mind, I was hoping he had got her ass a long time ago. I ain't gonna lie. The minute I turned around and seen the bitch, when they told me I need to turn around and pay attention to this hoe, I was on assignment then. God, get her, because listen, she trying to play with me. I don't even know this girl. And God know in real life I pull up. Mind you, at the time, I was in trucking. So, bitch, I could pull up wherever it was. But God kept saying, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I got this. If you trust me, let me handle it. And then all of a sudden, I started noticing the police show up on our channel. All of a sudden, I started noticing this happening. All of a sudden, I started noticing this happening. God was showing me her breakdown. Everything she sent, like even when the person was saying, like I told y'all before, oh, your car is going to get hit. My car got hit 4 times. Guess what? And each time it was still in good condition for me to, I had to take it to the shop 4 times. The same side. That's how you could tell it was a spell. Mind you, I had had my car like years before any of this happened, and it was garage kept. All of a sudden, the spell gets cast, and now my car gets hit 4 times within 6 months, y'all. That's how creepy this shit was. But guess what? That car ended up being my saving grace because I was able to sell that car to help, you know, pay for the stuff because my money got tied up into a bunch of crap where I don't even know where it's finally now getting released from the universe because now the attorneys are finally calling. Money that I should have had last year when my truck got hit, I didn't get it. So now the attorneys are working on that, so stuff unraveling. Now I'm still dealing with residual energy of whatever the fuck these people did. So my car gets hit 4 times, gets fixed 4 times. I was able to now get rid of it because the spell was already cast over. It was just going to keep getting hit. So now at this point, I got to get rid of the car. I've never not had a car. Since I've been 17 years old, I've had a car, period. This is the first time in my life, I'm 48 years old, don't got a car. 47 and 48 didn't have a car. Now, make it make sense. How does a person not have a car the whole entire time? Mind you, I'm not even worried about it. I'm still sitting here because I know that God's going to deliver me a car. Because guess what? And mind you, I had a pickup truck, Cocaine, Snow White. That was her name. My brother probably get ready to say something. But that was her name, Cocaine. I was proud of that truck. First pickup truck I ever had in my life. When I bought that truck, everybody was saying, why are you so little with a pickup truck? Because I can. I'm 5'2". Like, I'm a short person. You got to step up, to hop up to get into it. But it got hit. Y'all want to know what happened with her car when it got hit? The same bitch that cast the spell, her car got hit, right? Because remember I told you, everything that she was sending got hit back. Like it was almost like a reverse. It worked. So the spell worked, but it still hit her ass, right? First accident. Almost lost her whole damn life. A car totaled. Guess what? She filmed it. Ma'am, I thought you was just sending out the spells to get cars hit. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know you was the receiver, but you see what God do? And God showed me that. She filmed it herself. Oh, my car got hit. She's crying. Bitch, you sent a spell to get my car hit, me killed, and me thrown off a bridge. Like, literally, that's what she said. When you're driving, your truck is going to get thrown off of a bridge. Mind you, it ended up happening. It almost ended up happening because I was driving, I was going up north, and for some reason, all of a sudden, the winds is high, and I was on the bridge, and I don't know if y'all know anything about the Bay Bridge, but trucks have flown over the Bay Bridge. I wasn't on the Bay Bridge, I was on the bridge, I think it was not the Key Bridge, the one that just got destroyed, it was on another bridge over there, in between that area. Mind you, a gust of wind, almost like, because this is the spells that these type of people send in. This is the type of energy that these people are sending. These people are learning really good spells, really good gifts, really good energy. Like, these people can control energy very well because magic is manipulation of energy. Y'all know that. So, when you can tap into the universe and you can do certain things, just because you can do it, don't mean you should. True power, true energy, true magicianry or magic is knowing you could do something and not doing it. But these people, they get power hungry. I'm powerful. I'm this. I'm that. Well, what happens when a person that is tapped in, that listens to God, that shows up unbeknownst to you with a higher spiritual ranking than you, and they ain't even said nothing to you, and instead of you granting them grace because, you know, oh, they silent, because apparently I look stupid because I'm silent. I'm just sitting here. Oh, I'm just out here tossing these cards because, you know, I got directed over here. I got interested in tarot. But because I'm sitting here, I look like the epitome of a stupid asshole that you should attack. No, that ain't me. I don't do stuff like that. But even if it was me, what made you think that you should tap into or try to fuck with an innocent person? Because even if I was stupid and didn't know anything about spirituality or anything else, why would you target a person that knows nothing about spirituality? Or that means you being a bully. You see what I'm saying? So you being a spiritual bully out here in these streets. That means that any other innocent person that comes along that looks like, you know, they're, because like cake cakes small, cake cakes look like a little kid. And as soon as Cake Cakes came into the group, there was an older person that was in there, and she looked a little bit older. And so she might have been a little bit jealous that Cake Cakes came in. And Cake Cakes' energy, if you see her, she in the chat right now. Cake Cakes ain't been here for almost a week and something, doing, you know, whatever she had to do. But Cake Cakes comes in, she comes through like a storm. People look at her like, you're young, you're inexperienced. Her energy's big, so they try to target her. I literally watched this little girl. That's what I'm gonna say, but she's not a little, she's a woman. But I literally watched her because there was an energy, the person they like to take over. So we gonna say David and Goliath, okay? And Cake Cakes happen to be David because she looks like a baby. But mind you, when the person tried to diminish her character, Cake Cake said, ma'am, I don't know where you are spiritually, and I've been there before. But mind you, the way she talked to this lady was, back up, bitch. And mind you, she said it nicely. Have you ever got cussed out nicely, but know you got cussed out? All to the point where I was laughing, and I shouldn't have been laughing, but in my mind, I was thinking, that's what she got. Because how could you not see the energy coming off this girl? She shows up like a damn storm. Like, ain't been here, but yesterday she came right in the chat and she goes in, that's not right. It needs to be edited. This is what we're about to do. This is how it gets done, and this is what it is. Period. She ain't bothering none of us. You know what I'm saying? Me, Tamisha, Keats, all of us here. She ain't bothering not neither one of us. We do. That's just her energy. She came right in, clean it up, get it done. That's it. I like it. But somebody else didn't like it, and they took the fact that she's young, she's pretty, she's inexperienced because you look like a baby. She look like she's 20. This girl almost 40 years old. But she put her in her place. Like, back up, bitch. Because you ain't, what I got, you ain't ready for. And then proceeded to enlighten her. Mind you, and then the next day or a couple days, it might have been a week or two after, or 2 weeks after, literally, the same person that tried to do that to her is the same person that had to go back through her, because I was busy at the time. She had to go back through Cake Cakes to literally now have a conversation with her for Cake Cakes to help her. You see what I'm saying? The same innocent, like, childish energy that you thought you could overpower had to be the thing that talked this lady off the ledge. Make it make sense. The person that started all this is receiving karma for their bad deeds against you. Period. God didn't forget. Even if we grow old and we forget, guess what? God didn't forget, because I told y'all the sins of the mother and father. It could be something that very well now your kids are dealing with, or your lineage is dealing with, or your heritage is dealing with, because you thought that you should meddle in other people's business. When all unprovoked, ain't nobody said shit to you. Ain't nobody said go. Ain't nobody said boo. Ain't nobody said your name. Ain't nobody called for you. Ain't nobody sent for you, nothing. You just showed up all unprovoked, meddling. Who raised y'all? It makes no sense to me. Good morning, Sylvia. So here we go. All right, let's see what else we got. Simon said, oh, my. I know that's right. Jennifer said, good morning, Jennifer. Yes, I love the story of David and Goliath. Yes. Be mindful of who you touch. Because look how Goliath took his ass down with a rock. Excuse me. And mind y'all, and my nose is snotty. Mind y'all, if y'all look up the story of David and Goliath, right? Good morning, Erica. If you look up the story of David and Goliath, in the Bible, it talks about Goliath showed up with his brothers. So not only did David take down one giant that day, David actually took down more than one giant that day. They just specified that it was Goliath, but go back and look at the story and it'll tell you that there was more giants there. So if he handed one of them they ass, they either ran away or he had to get deal with them too. So he had to roll up his sleeves and go and dig in. Because I'm sure when he hit that first one with that rock, them brothers wasn't standing around like, oh, because you hit my brother with a rock, I'm coming for that ass. You see what I'm saying? So we all gonna have to, take what's coming. But if you go back and look, there's more giants there than just David. So what happened? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Simon said, how about them apples? I know that's right. So y'all, love coming back around. Because I heard, it's Carrie Hilson, sometimes love comes around. When it knocks you down, just get back up. When it knocks you down, knocks you down. So somebody got love coming back around. Okay, so it says somebody expresses a love call. Because remember, I told y'all, these people was meddling around in your love life. So if you lost a relationship or a connection or a partnership, nothing that is for you is lost. Everything that is for you will always be for you, no matter what happens. And then I hear, again, like I said, Carrie Hilson, sometimes love comes around. When it knocks you down, just get back up when it knocks you down. Somebody's getting ready to get a new experience, okay? Just know that. Accept it and receive it. Somebody's thinking of you and they want to let you know. So be mindful of that. And I also told y'all, it's been a thing about people coming back, like literally coming back around. And don't ask me where these people coming from 1902, because literally it's like a time capsule just opened up and it's old people standing here. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, how's you here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you doing here? So right now it's the appearance of old things coming back around. All right, so we got sunglasses here. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, and perception out of focus. Okay, so somebody not getting a true picture of something. Either way, receiving karma. Like, hell to the no. Y'all that are on YouTube, just so y'all know, if you have a Prime subscription, you can subscribe on Twitch for free to the channels. Also, I got tiers. Do y'all see y'all over there on Twitch? Do y'all see that there are little emotes in there? I put y'all some brand new emotes in there. There's a Pisces emote in there, depending upon which tier you choose. And each tier is actually labeled. We got the first one, which is in the enlightened ones. The second one is something about the pathway, or the first one may be the pathway, and then the next one is the enlightened ones, and then the third tier is for the collective. All right, and each one of y'all have your own emotes, have their own classification, so I can tell which group y'all are in by the emote that you have. Okay, so y'all do have some good ones, and I think the Pisces fish is actually in there. I'm gonna see if I can put some more in there. So we got the sword in a rose. So if you're not on Twitch, y'all should get on Twitch, because we got a lot of things happening on Twitch. Why am I looking at here as I'm looking at y'all? It's 39 people here, but I'm looking at it on my screen and it says 21 people watching now. How was the count off? She said, you're so pretty, and now I can put a face to your voice. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. So over here, I got 36 people here and 21 over here, but it's both on YouTube. So take it how it resonates, but the count is off. So something about the count being off. The count ain't right. It ain't adding up. 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil. It ain't added up, okay? So they owe you, okay? The system owes you. And what I've been saying lately, class, what have I been saying? I'm reclaiming my shit back. What I say? Well, if it belonged to me, I'm reclaiming it back because it's mine and I want it. If it's mine and you put your paws on it, and I didn't tell you you can have it, because y'all do realize these nasty energies, that energy that I was talking about was one of the ones talking about swapping destinies with people. What made this person think that me and her could swap destinies? Who was teaching these people that? Where you get off with that at? But all of a sudden, it's a thing running around because they trying to rub elbows and shoulders with people of luck. And y'all got to be mindful because they talking about celebrities and things of that nature. And these people are still in energy harvesting, concerts and things of that nature. Because literally, and y'all know I love me some Kevin Gates, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That man can't do no wrong to me, even though he be wrong as fuck, right? So right is right, wrong is wrong. And when he be doing wrong, I be cussing him out in his inbox and anywhere else I can post it. Because guess what? Bitch, you gonna get this work because I expect you to be better. All right? So, and a real friend and a person that really love you will correct you if you wrong, right? But we also want everybody to be themselves. So, y'all know I love me some Kevin Gates. He be wrong, but he also be right. Okay? Period. I also watch this man say stuff to people and it go right over top their head mind you, told the truth. Told the truth. It went right over top the people's head and they still said what they said. Now I can't even blame him because at first I was just thinking it was him. No. I watched the man tell the truth. And they still said what they said. And I said, that's not what he said. That's not what he said at all. I heard it. Okay. So I'm watching him at one of his concerts, right? He was doing Miami. I think it was Miami. He was doing, I think, Rolling Loud. And I might be wrong about the concert, but I'm going to tell y'all what I saw. He has a tattoo of, I think it's his brother on the back of his right here on the side, right? I literally watched this man, whatever he was singing at that time. I literally watched whoever that person is, because again, I think that's his brother. I'm not sure, but if you look at his side, there was a face here because he got a whole lot of faces on his body. I don't like that because to me, that's energy harvesting off of death. So, whatever he means for it or whatever it means for him, it might be his way of, immortalizing the people and this, that, and the third. I don't know what it means to him. I'm just telling you how I felt about it. What I saw was, and I put it in his thing, that dude that was on his side of his stomach, on the side of his rib, was over the crowd. It's a picture. The dude that took the picture name is because I really love his work. Why the fuck? Now, see, I really wanted to. The dude's name is something photography. Y'all, I'm so mad. Take a chance or take the shot. Either way, I didn't put the man on my thing because when he takes pictures of Kevin, it always has they be so thorough. You can see every detail in the tattoos and everything, right? Take the shot photography. That's his name. He's on fucking Instagram. So y'all could go look him up. He's young, upcoming. And I was thankful that he got the shot to actually work with him because I saw when he first started working with him. But whatever Kevin Gates was singing at the time, he conjured, that boy was over top of that crowd. That face that's on his side, the picture's there. I saw it. And I'm over here like, how in the fuck is that happening? And then y'all go back to the other boy. What's the one that ended up with the whole little, it's Kylie Jenner's baby daddy. What's that boy's name? They had that, what's his name, y'all? He had that concert and then all of a sudden everybody started tripping out. Y'all don't realize these people are conjuring over y'all the whole entire time. And it's cool if y'all know it and y'all still go. But how about the ones that are innocently being conjured over and bringing forth these energies that y'all don't even see? It just got captured on a fucking photo, though. I saw the picture. How did that happen? So people better pay attention. But anyway, the person that started all this is receiving bad karma for their deeds against you. So they not getting away with none of this shit. Period. Because that's not the way it's working in the divine realm. They saying you gonna get exposed, okay? Here today. Tonight, your ass getting exposed. All right, so we got, let me see. And again, I still love me some Kevin Gates, so don't say nothing about him because I'll cuss y'all ass out, okay? That's my man. All right, so let me see. I grew up meeting celebrities, lots of myself. I prefer this super private life. We got Simon Riley. Thank you for all the feedback. However, this is not the time to put all these messages in your life schedule. Okay. Well, the appointments, if you need a scheduled appointment, I am available today. And, you know, I do work here, so definitely. She said facts, and this put me in the mind of so-called who said she was going to steal others' manifestations. I told her to be prepared to go through hell because you don't know what's... Yes, that's what these people talking about. They want to steal your destiny. So the person was upset because she wanted a house for her children, and I had a house, and so, you know, all the things that I have, she wanted. How about you want what you want for yourself? Because guess what? This right here, this thing that I live in, I conjured up as a child. You see what I'm saying? So this manifestation, this right here that I'm sitting in, came from a child, a little girl. When I was little, I laid on my grandmom's roof. Mind you, my grandmom's house was built in 1902, I think. I don't know. But literally, it was old. It didn't have indoor plumbing. Okay? She literally, at some point in time, ended up getting the sink and all that stuff running. But it had what you call a basin. I don't know if y'all know nothing about that. I come from old school. So at her house, I did grow up with my mom, and we had an apartment. But when all the kids was at my grandmom's house. So where you want to be when you're a kid? With all the kids. So you at my grandmom's house, guess what? It's an outhouse back there. You can definitely go to the outhouse. Or the suggestion was, or the replacement was a pot, is what they call it, and that's a bucket with a toilet seat on it that you keep upstairs in the room, and then when in the middle of the night when you need to go to the bathroom, you go to the pot, and somebody got to empty that. Thank God I was a child, I didn't have to empty that. But in real life, you know what I'm saying, when you grow up, that was always for the boys to be concerned. That's why I told y'all, I come from like very much traditional old school values. I was in the kitchen with my dad's mom. This is a different grandmom. I was in the kitchen cooking. I was taught that, you know, you got to be a virtuous woman. That was a church house. Like, you don't come through here. Like, this right here, technically, I should be this, you know what I'm saying? But this right here ain't gonna go, okay? You cover that thing up. And I don't know if y'all remember back in the day where you wear a slip. Like, you're not fully dressed if you don't have on a slip. Half y'all people probably don't even know what a slip is. Right now, I think today it's called, what is that? Something wear. What is it called? Like after you get your BBL and all that other stuff. But slips was a thing when I was little. You don't get your pantyhose messed up. When you gotta run in your pantyhose, it's not ladylike. You gotta get your leotards and those types of things. Like, I grew up in that type of era, okay? So I wasn't out here with the, you know, sexy red, super bad, popping that ass, this, then, the third. And not that anything's wrong with it, because guess what? In privacy, I need to learn that. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, out here in these streets, that's not what you do. Like, my brother just got on me about a song when I said something about throw that ass back, something. He said, keep it classy. You see what I'm saying? But I rhyme like the gutter, like, you know what I'm saying, my raps, because I like rap music. So although I sit in front of y'all and I always want to be, you know this, but literally my brain likes Kevin Gates, you know what I'm saying, and y'all know he nasty as hell. So, you know, there's that. Them my peoples. You know, when people start talking about hoes and this, that, and the third, like, what you mad at them for? Let them people be who they are. To me, I just like, you know, let people be themselves. Because, again, this is Earth School. When you come to Earth School to have fun, you can die and be boring all you want later on. But why would you come to Earth School not to have fun? And, of course, you should have morals and values with your fun. I do agree with that. But this is Earth School. Why do you come to Earth School? to learn, right? Okay. So here we got the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation. Everything we're getting. The person that started all of this is receiving karma for their bad deeds. We getting truth, clarity, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. All right. Yes. Don't judge nobody. Let God do that. That's why I said when I told them people go, let God get them. That's God judging you. God is in placement to judge. I'm not in placement to judge. I sat here in front of y'all, and sometimes, you know, people be judgmental. I get it. Because I can say I don't want to be around that person because I don't like their energy. That's a judgment call on my behalf, but guess what? That keeps me safe. I ain't doing it. Get somebody else to do it. And that's on period, okay? So there's that. So we got truth and clarity coming out. You getting the information that you need. And being able to move on, because I feel like some of this is closure for us. Like just knowing that, okay, this person didn't just get the, you know, do what they did to my grandson, or, you know, cast over my family or my grandkids or anything like that. And yeah, that means I still am standing in good grace, because to me, I feel like if my dad is the king, and this is the reason why I'm not going to place judgment on nobody, because I'm going to tell y'all, I want grace, right? And so because I go to God, because, you know, I live on this human realm, and I'll be doing shit, right? Because I told y'all, I'm a person, I sit in front of y'all, and I know how to do the right thing. I'm going to always do the right thing. But I like, you know, stuff, you know, things that other people may consider a little bit toxic, right? But because I know, you know, God, and because I have a healthy fear of God, and because I got kicked out of the kingdom already one time for doing some shit that I wasn't supposed to do, I never want to feel that feeling ever again. I never want to get cast out. So I'm gonna walk the line as close as I can, because, you know what I'm saying, I like fun stuff, right? So if my spirit and everything tell me not to do that, I ain't gonna do it. Most of the time right now, they'll cut me off anyway, right? But if my father is a king, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, if your father is a king, Catherine, Tamisha, Erica, Robert, Snanky, K-Cakes, Nia, Keita, Aaron, Donnie, Duharm, Alfaro, and Yishi. Your father's the king, right? And then somebody walk their happy ass through the kingdom, and they decide that you're standing there, you're sitting on your throne, right? You sitting there, you just looking all pretty on your throne, and they happen to walk their ass through the gates, and they slap you upside your head, right? Your father's the king. What do you suppose your father is going to do to these mother suckers? Because in my mind, my father being a king, and somebody come and they smack me across the head, or they draw their sword on me, what you think going to happen? That's what I would assume should happen. So that might be the reason why I can't be God, or they should be lucky I'm not God, because your first offense of you attacking me, bitch, you gonna be gone. You see what I'm saying? God is merciful. God is grace. You know, it say grace, goodness and mercy shall follow me through all of my days. I said, God, get them. Because when God said, what you want to do, what you want me to do, and I said, God, you get them, get them. I just told y'all what a mother would do going about them kids. Let me tell y'all something about these dads. These dads that be taking care of these kids. Let me tell y'all about these dads that is in position. It's like a mom. Like not the deadbeat dads. Let me tell you about these real dads. Because when I was going through the dark night of the soul, right? Glitching, and I'm saying spiritually, my spirit is telling me somebody gave me fentanyl, right? Mind you, the event that they would have given me fentanyl at is at my daddy's house, right? So I called my dad, and my dad called me. They was all worried about me because I'm glitching, and I was just treating everybody, you know, like enemies, public enemy number one, and because they was. I didn't know what happened. I didn't care what happened. All I know is I wasn't right, and I was trying to figure out what was happening. I was the best, but I was also trying to figure out what was happening. So spiritually, I'm getting closer to God. On the other flip side, y'all people is enemies to me because I don't know what happened or how I got here, but somebody's about to get their ass handed to them is all I know, right? mentally, physically, spiritually, it was a lot happening. And again, I'm seeing 21 people here and 40 people there. I don't know how that's happening, but guess what? I called my dad, and my dad is saying something to me, right? And my dad, I started to cry. Mind you, again, I'm 48 years old. This happened last year. My dad ain't never seen me cry. My family think I'm mean. Like when my family describes, because I'm the oldest girl. My dad has another daughter, but technically I'm the oldest responsible girl. So I always been put in a position to kind of be like a grown up, a older energy. Plus, again, I always was around older people. So to me, I've been older, and I'm old as hell. Like I done been here, and I mean spiritually old, ancestrally old. It's an old lady in here, okay? There's that. She out here making milk and cheese from milk and old shit, bread and everything from scratch. So the lady old as hell. All right. So I was crying. I literally started to cry. And I heard my dad, and mind you, it brought me back to my memory because my dad said, oh, hell no. He made my daughter cry. Y'all, I heard that, and it snapped me back into reality of where I was, and I hung up. Because in my mind, I know my dad. My dad is... I hung up. Behind that, my uncle called me. My Uncle Curtis, which is also like my dad. He, so apparently my dad called my Uncle Curtis because apparently, what I'm saying, this was bad. This was real bad. My uncle calls me and he says, daughter. And I said, yes. He said, do you know what you just did? I said, I didn't mean to. Because I didn't mean to. Because I didn't realize I was crying. And I'm saying what happened, and I'm saying that right now I'm under attack, and it's this person, and this is happening, and everybody's attacking me at once, and I don't know what's happening, and I feel like everybody is just, I got to get away from everybody. But my uncle had to call back to my dad to tell my dad to stay where he was because my dad and them start calling me, and they want to know where people at and what's people's addresses. No, sir. No, sir. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. I already sent it up. Dad. I sent it up. It's fine. It's okay. Like, my uncle had to be talking to my dad for a while because my uncle kept calling me, making sure I was okay. Because my uncle saying, yo, don't get on the phone crying to your daddy. Mind you, I never been on the phone crying to my daddy. You see what I'm saying? I cuss my daddy out because my daddy be getting on my nerves sometimes. And so, but the one time that I actually realized, like, I heard it in his voice. This man said, he paused. This nigga made my daughter cry. Now, can you imagine a dad? Like, even the way he said it, I knew it was bad. It was going to be bad. Like, all week long, I had cousins calling me. Like, because somebody was trying to get the information. They was trying to sneak me in so many ways. Like, literally, Dad, I know it's still you. If the cousin's calling, and it's the cousins that's related to my dad, I know that that's you still. You see what I'm saying? But, either way, they was trying to figure out what was happening and why it was happening. So, imagine a dad with a daughter, and you know that this man or this entity or this being has now, and it could be a dad with a son, you know what I'm saying? Because again, just imagine the fact that your dad being the king, your dad being the most high, your dad being in power, and you know you didn't do anything to these people, and these people, all you were was the test. Let me put the bait out there and let me see if these people take the bait. And they took the bait. And they decided to cross you in so many different ways to make you look crazy, to spell cast over top of you, to try to destroy your life, to try to just make you homeless, make you a drug addict, make you insecure, to send you problems in your dreams, and this and the third. God said he restoring it all. What I tell you about blessings. Lessons and blessings. Everything has to be restored. But just imagine your daddy having to now deal with these people. He ain't gonna deal with them nicely. What you think he gonna do? So this is why I keep saying, when I release you, I give you nothing, because I'm not gonna put nothing on it, and I ain't gonna take nothing away from it. You know, these people be out here saying, I wish God did. I give you nothing. Go with God. Like, what? That's how, when I started saying that, that's what it was. Go with God. That's what I give you, because whatever God wants you to get is what you're gonna get. I'm not putting nothing on it. I wish you nothing. I hope you nothing. I pray you nothing. I'm giving you nothing. My energy is this to you, blank, period. Get God to do it, because God is in a position to do it. I'm a mere mortal right here, okay? Mere mortal skin. Immortal as in a person and reincarnated, but a mere mortal in vessel and skin. Let God do it, because I don't got it. Because guess what? If it was me, you would be out of here already, because it's been many a times when I said, if I got to be here and they got to be here, which one do you need the most? Because guess what? Take who you need, leave who you don't. Or leave who you don't and take what you, I don't know. However it go, I don't feel like I need to be here with them at the same time. That's what I be thinking. Because these people be messy. Messy as hell. So anyway, we got an Ace of Swords here, or Ace of Pentacles, where I get the Ace of Swords from. So you must got all aces coming out. Because like I said, gifting back. Conversation. The gift of gab. You said you got that shirt on because you need to say go with God. Girl, I need to get that shirt on there. I got hoodies on there that say go with God, though. You were releasing it to God, but the earthly daddy wanted to take on. Yes, he did, girl. Indeed, he did. He called my cousins and everything. Somebody get the addy from her, because literally she ain't trying to give it, and he done made her ass cry. And I need to put my paws on this nigga. They wasn't playing, okay? But I said nope, because he gonna suffer worse than even he know. Because at the end of the day, the way everything played out, I don't feel like I did anything wrong in that scenario at all, period. And I very well could have, because depending upon what that person thinks, because, each person has their own thought process. I don't think I did anything wrong that couldn't have been worked out, is all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Keisa enables subscriptions only mode for this content, for this channel. Why'd you have to do that, Keisa? Because she looking at the new emotes that I put in there, I think. All right, so we got an Ace of Pentacles. Divine offering you money, a different money, okay? So, or some new money, because maybe this person fucked with your money. Either way, Divine said they're restoring it. Everything has to come back tenfold, 100-fold. So the time is right. The time to take action is now. So you see the title, Pisces, the person that started all this is receiving karma for their bad deeds against you. So they're saying that the time to act is now. The time to act it's right for you to act right now. It's right for you to do the thing that you were needing to do in order for you to make that money. So the time is right to take action on your ideas. Prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestation, labor, and new ventures. So your manifestations may have been being held up a little bit too, because dealing with the process, residual energy. Because I told y'all I've definitely been dealing with residual energy, because stuff is opening up out of nowhere, okay? KK said, girl, you was on point. All right, Al, I like it. So the time to take action is now. All right, so y'all, this went on my chest. So something important, let's see. So you may be holding something dear to your chest. 56 is the number, or 65. Take it how it resonates for you. Hi, Travis. Oh, it was Travis Scott is what she said. Thank you. Thank you, Ayishi. So we got, when I said Kylie Jenner's boyfriend that be conjuring stuff during concerts, it was Travis Scott. So we got grief, loss, self-pity, despair, disappointment, disillusionment, fear, risk, mourning. All right, so something heavy on your heart. So somebody or something could potentially be weighing heavy on your heart. It says, so it's the devil card here. So we got the 5 of Cups and then the devil card. You're only limited by what you believe is possible. All right. Then we got bondage, materialism, obsession, chains. So somebody trying to hold you to something, but I feel like you have been released. This is the universe saying it's released. I don't know. I was a moderator. I was in the background trying to understand the channel more. Sorry, I didn't know this was affecting the channel. It's not affecting the channel. Not that I know of, or maybe it might have been. I don't know what it was doing. All I know is I seen you was doing it. responsibility and balance, harmony and enlightenment. What did it do, Keita? So you heard Keita, something is affecting something else. But either way, it could be affecting your heart. So releasing that energy, letting the love come through, because Divine saying, I'm giving you new everything. So don't hold that to your heart. Keita just brought in the other part. You know what I'm saying? It was affecting something. So it could be affecting your love life. All right? Take it how it resonates for you. Because I told y'all, everything is important. You can't see the chat anymore? And you got a badge. You don't have your prime. Your prime thing ain't there either, because you put in subscriber only mode. Oh, so she made it so only subscribers can comment in the chat. Is she not a, she should be a subscriber though. All right, so we got a Knight of Swords here. You're strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Y'all know what knights do. They come to defend. They also go into battle, and they also can handle stuff. But this card keeps giving me the Knights Templar. And I did say a minute ago, because I said something about an Ace of Swords, but I feel like this is you ramping up to be able to say what you need to say. Hey, Megan, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Megan says, super on point, honey. Ow. Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all, it's fucking Friday. All right. Period. All right. So we got you're strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Fearless, ambitious, competitive, logical, scientific, skillful, brave, and clever. You ready to use that words? Them words. That's wordplay. You witty out here. You can say what you mean what you say. But you going into battle, you gonna handle this. So when these people out here, the person that started all this, receiving karma for their bad deeds against you, you know what to say. Or you know what to not say. How about that? All right. We got 1, 6, 3, and 5. All right. Is the messages, is the numbers. All right, let's see what else we got here, y'all. Y'all, I love when messages go like this. I ain't gonna lie to you, because it just seems so smooth, and it's just like, it is just what it is. Que sera, sera. What shall be, shall be. You just going along with the flow. We just gonna let it be. All right? I like it. So we got a 2 of Pentacles here. So find balance in your life to build success. I feel like balancing things out. So coming to the middle ground, time, money, or energy. You cleared the chat for non-moderators. I'm rolling. Keisha kicked everybody out. All right, so we got... All right. Cake said, my favorite type of reading. I know that's right. Appreciate you doing your readings. Thank you, D1. So here we go. Time, money, or energy. Bringing things into balance. So if you overworking yourself, stop. Y'all, let me tell you what happened. And I know there's always a story for everything. So I'm over here. Y'all know I do lives every day, right? And so Sunday, I decided that I'm just going to take the day off, because Sunday is my day off. So Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m., a reading will post for y'all, right? What I also started doing was doing some readings in between those times. So sometimes you'll see a reading come up, you know, here and there. But I took the day off on Sunday. Somehow, now as much work as I was doing through all them days, my channel revenue kept going down. Somehow I took off on that Sunday, it readjusted my channel and my revenue went up. Take it how it resonates. So sometimes you may just need to let the system, you know, redo what it's doing. So that happened. Girl, I always watch you, and you done helped me get through so much, and always on point. Thank you, Megan. I totally appreciate you. Thank you. So, y'all, everything in moderation, because we might not know that it could be us actually standing in our own way, overworking, doing way too much. And sometimes you get a clear head, or you just let the system kind of even itself out. And on top of that, maybe you might need to let people miss you, because I found recently I have a newfound love, a restart for tarot again. Because again, when I started tarot, it was, I didn't know what I was doing. I just did it. And then it made me excited when people said, like how Megan's saying, I help. It makes me excited to know that I do help. It makes me excited to know that there is somebody listening, because even when I was going through the dark night of the soul, for some reason, I felt like I was here by myself. I'm asking for my soul tribe, nobody showing up. I felt like I was alone. But God kept telling me to keep going. Keep going. Even now, I'm saying there's stuff happening. This is happening. This is happening. It's not, allowing me to make enough money to be able to take care of myself. And that's all I really want to do, is make sure that I can pay my mortgage and my electric bill. Anything else, because guess what? I'm growing groceries I can eat outside. Here and there, people send me donations. I could buy lunch with that. My brother send me, stuff. I got people on the channel, Keith, everybody like kind of helps donate to, the cause, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I take off, that makes it look like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, this, that, and the third. But God said you need that day. So I took that day off. Mind you, it ended up helping. I don't know what happened in the system, but it actually helped. So sometimes we may be the cause of what's happening, in the system ourselves. So don't ask me why, because I don't know how the algorithm is set up. But I feel like if they're telling you to bring everything into balance, you're doing something more than you're doing the other. And, the other. So me taking that day off, I kind of just sat to myself, listened. I did some gardening, which I'm learning a new love for that. Oh, and y'all, please, if y'all want to send me dirt, my Amazon wish list is attached. Please send me dirt, because I would totally appreciate it, because you can never have too much dirt when you're gardening. And right now, I need a gang of it. So, because I got a new bucket that I want to fill up. So if you can, please help assist or cash at me. Either one works for me. And I'll go get it myself. I'll just get it ordered in. But anyway, long story short, if you're out of balance and balance keeps being a thing, because this is what keeps coming up, find something like a hobby that you want to do. Arts and crafts, things of that nature, to kind of balance everything out. That's what would help. All right. Thank you, Cakes, for that. Y'all, the donation button is there. So if you want to send me dirt, or if you want to send a donation to help me get dirt, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not following my other channel, that's where I show y'all all the things that I'm gardening with and doing. It's over there. And that's Golden Girl 302. Okay. So GOLDENGURL 302. All right. We got the ending. So again, somebody being ended, situation being ended, and I feel like this is bringing our reading to an end. So we got to end and the Empress. So everything that you have gone through put you in this position. We got fertility, happy results, fertility, beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, and focus. Cynthia says, I have so much going on in my life. I want to just give up sometimes, but you seem to keep me going, setting me straight and keeping my head up. You're always right on it. You pull me through. Cynthia, I love you. And hold on, let me finish this because I got something I want to tell you. So we got the end of a situation, end of circumstances, but this is the end of this cycle. So this person is now getting their karma. You are now set free and ready to go. So start living in that, start walking in that, and start knowing that. So it put you here. Everything had to happen in order for you to get here. Empress energy. Nurturing, fertility. It says, be happy with the results of your actions. So you continuing to push through. You got this. We got opening to communication, groups, and growth. So expansion, as far as you're concerned, your spiritual growth or your spiritual elevation. And then death, as y'all know, is a restart of something. So something coming to an end and then something starting back up. So guys, that's the reading. Thank you guys for being here. If y'all can, please donate. If not, then, at least hit the like button. That actually helps the channel. Super chats are welcome and super stickers are definitely welcome. It's Friday. I probably will want to do a lunch video. So if somebody wants to send me a cash app to donate to the lunch, let me know that that's what it's for. And I'll do a video shout out anyway, because if somebody sponsors my lunch, then definitely I'll do a video. Let me see. Cynthia, I wanted to say, you watch me go through, Benji, hi, how are you? Namaste. Thank you, God, for every breath I take, and thank you also, God, for exchange. Each exhale I make, be blessed, joy and love, because humanity's worth it. Amen, Benji, thank you for showing up. Okay, so Cynthia, I just wanted to tell you, I don't know how long you've been here on my channel, but I am the epitome of just went through some tough times, and I went through it live on camera in front of everybody. It's not something that I wish that I could have. I wish I could have done it different, but honestly, now hindsight, I'm thankful that I did it here, or I went through it in front of everybody, because y'all get to see my growth. Y'all get to see the healing. Y'all get to see my progress. Y'all also saw me broke down. Y'all also probably gonna see me cry here and there, you know, because sometimes it just be, you know, a lot, because even in the process, everything has not been restored yet. So I see where certain things are coming into fruition, but in the past month, everything has been, you know, changing, and things being restored, but there's still stuff that I haven't got restored yet. Like, I have a I don't know if you would call it like seasonal depression, things of that nature, where it's like certain energies, like if it rains or something. But I'm getting better with that, because now when it rains, it's helping my garden. So now it's changing the energy. So if that's something that you deal with, then these are other things that will kind of help you. Like up north, I gotta live in places where it's sunny, because when it's raining and, you know, all of that, and I had that, then it was kind of throwing me off. I also had a thing when it was like about my pool. My pool is green right now, and normally it's blue. It's been blue the whole time I lived here, up until I started going through the energy, and then something happened. The energy changed around me, and I haven't been able to fix it yet, because of the fact that it costs a lot to change the pH in there, and it needs a bunch of chemical, and the chemical was high. And then when I started trying to, I had got some money, and I started trying to, and I actually almost had got it back. Thank you, Keita, for the donation. I love you. I appreciate you. I love you more. Because I saw what you wrote. I was saying I love you and appreciate you, and then I seen you said I love you on there. I love you more. And thank you for always being here. So, and God sending me good people like Keita and everybody else that are, you know, showing up, and not even about the money part. Like, literally, Keita's there for everything. Like, if I'm having a bad day, or if, you know, so, just so you know, Cynthia, people like her will show up. God sending me good people. Tamisha showing up. Like, when you just need to talk, or just my collective group, we got Cakes and, you know, a couple other people, but my core group, when I'm wanting to talk and I can trust Keita with, you know, things like private things. I didn't have that at the time. And so if I had a just kept in with the narrative of spirituality is that you got to be alone, you got to be this, but we don't realize like the healing process is us exchanging energy with people. And I'm always exchanging energy with them, like to the point where sometimes we are acting out each other's energy. It's funny, and it's a little bit weird, but it's funny, because she'll say, oh, I was in your energy today. And I'll be like, you know, because the other day she was doing something. And mind you, I was getting ready to lay down. So you know what I told her? You can have all my energy. All my, like, literally, I'm sending you all my energy, because I'm going to go to sleep. So I'm going to be on a power pack. But since she was up and she was doing what she needed, I wanted to make sure she had a lot of good energy, because she was dealing with whatever she was dealing with. But stuff like that. The enemy wants us to think that we're alone. Cynthia, we're never alone. It's just that sometimes we have to be the thing that opens up, because honestly, it wasn't until I started opening up to people that the real people started to come, because I was in a place where I felt triggered by everything that was being done, or everything that had been done. And I started to feel like, okay, I'm getting poked by people that I don't know. I'm being attacked by people that I don't know. Hello, can I use one of your pictures? A mural art am in the project. Okay, so somebody on Instagram asked me, can they use one of my pictures as art or something? Okay. So just so you know, we're never alone. We are sometimes the thing that's holding us back, because we don't want to be triggered. And I'm the prime example of a person who says, I know the enemy can't get near me if there's nobody near me. That's one of the things. So if I don't let anybody near me, then the enemy can't get near me. But then he tries to figure out ways of coming through people through stores, or coming through somebody on the internet, or coming through. So they always going to try to figure out a way. But you have to kind of start to establish relationships with people that, one, be able to articulate why it is that you want to back away from everybody. Because I had to learn to open up my mouth and say what I meant, and meant what I mean, what I say, when I'm explaining to people, I can't get near you because this is what's going to happen. And Keitsa got it. Like, she literally got it, because everybody that comes near me, they start to send them nightmares. They try to portray me as something evil because they don't want nobody near me. And I'm saying spiritually, I don't know who the they is. It's like an entity, an energy. They do it to everybody because they're trying to keep me away from people and people away from me. They did it to her. She was the first person that came and said, because I tell everybody, I give them the warning ahead of time. She was the first person that came to me and told me what they did. And she said, but I knew it wasn't you. Most people will try to act like I am possessed. I think that's the word. Emma, I don't know. There is something. And I could potentially say that it could be my jinn or a person's jinn that's kind of hovering around, that's on attack mode for anybody that comes near me. Or it could be me, my energy that has kind of created this thing that is stronger than even I know. But it protects me. But there's people that you won't have to be protected from. That's what I want to tell you. There's people that you won't have to be protected from, because it's not on attack mode for Tamisha. It's not on attack mode for Keitsa. And I talk to them a lot. As far as anybody else is concerned that's in the group, I don't know if it has been on attack mode for them, but they seem to be able to come near me or talk to me, or, you know, and well, I don't know about the come near me part, but they have been able to kind of communicate with me better than most people have, because again, people just start getting attacked and then everybody starts to, you know, kind of back away from me. I don't know why it happened. It just happened. But I say all this to say, like, I done been through the 3D version of the divorce, the separation, the people. I'm also going through the spiritual version of the divorce, the people, the separation, because it's the same exact thing. Like, it, like, don't want nobody near me. It wants to isolate me. But when you get the true people that are supposed to come around, it's all going to be worth it. And I know it's hard while you're going through it, and I'm just letting you know because I'm still in the middle of it. I'm still in the thick of it. It has not gone all the way completely away yet. I'm probably further on the other side to it being completed than I am on, you know, in the middle of it again. And I know how it feels when you're going through the middle of it. It's hard. I don't know really how to say it other than it's hard. It's lonely probably, although for some of us, because again, I'm a person that can sit by myself for days, weeks, months, and years and not care, and it'd be okay because I can figure out things to do, but it's also not good for you not to be around people. So I hope I'm explaining this to you right, Cynthia, but just know that it's going to be okay. Just open yourself up to the thing, and be mindful that it's going to be some negative, nasty ass energies that come too. But this is, and I tell my group all this all the time, this is how we heighten our discernment, and this is how we heighten our gifts, because people are always going to be nasty. The energies are always going to be, somebody's always going to be doing something. But is your discernment working? Do you trust yourself? This is how you know whether or not your spiritual journey is really going the way that you want it to go, or you're learning what you should learn. Because if you could feel when the energy come in and you know that it ain't right, that means your intuition is on point, and that means you get rid of them. So I feel like it's necessary too, because like I told Tamisha, the haters are necessary because they bring something, they help us do something. Because one of the girls that showed up, she was trying to be sneaky and trying to tie me to her and do some work with her. But mind you, I had already gave the girl, you know, the reference and everything, but I didn't want to work with her at the time because I wasn't being told to work with her at the time. And then what ended up happening was she was trying to be manipulative, but she brought some information that she was trying to get me to use, but literally I needed the information anyway, but not for her. It was for somebody else that I was working with. So it was necessary, but I had to have discernment that I still wasn't supposed to work with her. But yeah, KK says she didn't get any dreams. Thank you, Catherine. You're always loved, Ty. Thank you for stepping up and being our lighthouse in the darkness and shining your light for us all. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. I love you and I truly appreciate you. And Catherine's somebody that I go to and talk to too all the time. And she's been here for a while. So, you know, she kind of understands and she saw my transition too. That was one of the things she said. Tamisha actually went back and looked at my transition because I tell people all the time, like, I sat here in front of y'all, but don't put me anywhere, you know, please treat me normal because I'm normal. And on top of that, I'm still going through the process. So I'm here, I'm teaching, I'm also learning because I'm learning from y'all as we go. So how I got in this position, even when I told Keith and them yesterday when the girl popped up, I was like, everybody's coming right back. Like literally full circle, everything's coming right back. So it's funny how, and I don't know what that it means, if that's the next test or whatever, but as far as the girl's concerned, like I said, I felt like God was testing me to say, am I going to give her grace or am I going to attack her the way she attacked me? I'm not going to attack that girl. Because to me, I felt like, one, I seen even at the time, the girl was smart. So that's why I didn't understand why she kind of took that approach with me, because if she hadn't, I felt like we could have been friends. But that's not the approach she took with me. She took a different approach, but people keep taking that approach with me, and I don't understand why. I'm very much easy to get along with, unless you attack me. Then I'm going to be thinking what I said. My dad is a king. You attack me, I'm going to be expecting him to do something to you, because I don't want to be attacked. And I kept saying, even initially, if y'all go back to my videos, December, I come in peace. Like, I literally was on the platform like this. Like, I know I'm different. I know I changed. I know that glitch literally made me a different entity, a different being. But I swear I come in peace. I'm not trying to do anything to anybody. I'm just trying to understand. And where was my teachers? Where was my guides at? I don't even know. And so I kind of, to me, got targeted in a way that was not nice, especially when I'm saying I'm here to learn. So show me. And then the changes that I was going through at the time didn't seem like normal. Like, I've been on earth a long time. I've been spiritual a long time, like a long, long time. My first interaction was young. I'm also told that I was giving people nightmares at a young age. So that meant I was astral traveling at a young age, a baby. So not understanding none of the stuff, even as I got into teenage years, I knew I could speak to the universe. I say it all the time. I knew I could speak to the universe, and the universe responded. I also know I got my ass kicked because literally I was doing stuff the universe said, don't do that, and I did it anyway. Thank you, Erica. Oh, that is so cute. It's celebrating their 10th super on live stream. Thank you. That's her 10th super on live stream. Thank you. So I knew I could do stuff, but I didn't know what it was tied to. So just imagine being young, not having a guide, and now older and something different happens. You still don't have a guide, but now I got to navigate it through it. And now God is saying, it's more people like you. You can't leave them, because they don't know either, and they're getting diagnosed and they're getting this, that, and the third because they don't know. Because literally sometimes I even had to question myself once or twice, like, are you losing it? Because, but I know I'm like, I'm not. But in my mind, it makes you question what's happening with me. I'm changing. Why do I know stuff that, why am I seeing stuff or hearing stuff from before? Like, y'all, I had a smell from a past life. So let me tell y'all something. This is how old, like, I don't know if y'all know old. When I'm saying old, as far as energy and reincarnated. Y'all know I'm paying for y'all to go to mod school. Please. What's mod school? Because I need it. So Egyptian times, right? Y'all know the frankincense and myrrh. It's the praying oil that they put on y'all at church. I'm getting ready to give y'all a hack, a cheat code. And I shouldn't be telling y'all this, but for y'all women, when the smell, like the smell that comes across, me and somebody smell the same. I don't know how we smell the same. other than the fact that my old ancient self in me likes using prayer oil all over my body. It gives the best smell, like, and it goes with everything. But that wasn't something that's something from back in another lifetime. Because that's just one of the things that I was given. Like, it's a oil, the frankincense and myrrh smell. You're welcome, but thank you for just coming and enlightening us. You've been on point since I got here. Love you. Thank you. I love you more. So that's just a hack for the women, because I take and I put my oil in my lotion and I mix it together. But it actually comes out of your skin, but it's something that is ancient. Like, you know, frankincense and myrrh, that's not even a, you know, I don't know if anybody uses that, but I'm telling y'all, for the ladies, you want to smell good, add that to the routine. And then on top of that, you covered, because it's holy oil. And it don't smell the same as like when you make it yourself. I understand, you know, because, well, you could make it yourself, I guess. I don't know how they make it, but that's one of the smells or the scents. But literally that smell triggered me. That's how, like, certain memories came back, because it was something that was old. It was something that was ancient. And for some reason, it triggered an old school memory in me. And that's how I knew one of the past lives. And it kept being a thing that just kept. So sometimes we just got to pay attention. And then it just kept playing out more and more and more. I told y'all in one of my past lives, I was a scribe. I know that because of when the glitch happened in December. Like, y'all, it was a whole weird thing. But literally, it was like sleeping. I went to sleep in heaven. Like, really. It was weird, but it was the most peaceful thing. Like, you can lay, and I'm going to describe it as this, because this is exactly how it felt like. You know how you say you go to your dad? Imagine God sitting on the throne, whatever you imagine God is. It could be a tree, it could be a bubble, it could be a light, you know, sitting in a chair. And then, you know, because I envision it as like Jesus sitting at the right hand of God or whatever. So you got the throne, you got the area, you know, the throne chair. But literally, I felt like I went and I laid at the foot of God and I went to sleep. And then I woke up 3 days later different. Like, I know y'all might not believe that. You don't have to. But it was the best experience of my life. So take that how it resonates for you. But certain people don't understand, like, the levels that you get to kind of experience, or the feeling, or even if it's something in your imagination. Let me let y'all know. Even if it was a figment of my imagination, it was the best figment of my imagination that I could ever imagine experiencing and feeling. But it really happened. So take it how it resonates for y'all. And again, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for the donations. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being y'all. Thank y'all for showing up every day. I'll see y'all again at 12. I might do a pre-recorded at that time. I don't know yet. I don't have it yet. But yeah, thank y'all. Hey, Robin. Everybody on Twitch, Do Harm look like he done amped up the, he done ramped up the section over there on Twitch. He out there giving out something. He said, you get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub. Thank you. Thank you, Do Harmon. Still your experience, and they wasn't there. Indeed it was, and it was a beautiful one. Changed my life. It was amazing. Like, y'all, I done had 2 experiences where I experienced upgrades that even changed my voice. Like, amazing experiences. Nobody can't tell me that they not real. Nobody can't tell me that God's not real. I had a great full moon ritual. You guys, I feel absolutely wonderful today. Hit those heart buttons. Give the channel the energy it deserves. Amen. Thank you. That's right. Please. I hope y'all seen them glitches. Confirmation after confirmation happening. So today's an amazing day. Thank you guys for being here. I feel blessed. I love y'all. That was from Anonymous. I want to know your name. Why you got to be anonymous? Why you got to be anonymous? Do harm.